Earlier today, my friend Jana posted this article about frying dandelion flowers, and I thought, well, I got them, so I went out, did a little light farming. I brought in some dandelion greens, some dandelion root, and some dandelion flowers. And I put my flowers on this, well, I washed them. I washed everything real good. It was a whole dirt situation. In fact, while I was digging them up, I stabbed a grub and like cut him in half. I had like a whole slug gut situation. It was nasty. And so anyway, I brought the flowers in and I washed them. And then I read after that probably you're not supposed to wash them. You're supposed to pick them out of a rolling meadow and bring them in warmed by the sun and fry them when they're all open and wanting you to take them and eat them. But instead, I washed mine because mine are out there in that urban skunk toilet. Well, I guess this is what happens when you wash them and then go to your son's school meeting and leave them sitting there. So I got a bunch of dead flowers that look like dead bugs, but I'm frying them anyway. So I don't even have to hold them up all cute and try to keep their shape. I'm just throwing them in this. I have mixed right here some, I didn't have any egg, so I've got milk and mayonnaise. I don't know. And then I'm putting them in panko breadcrumbs because nothing can be too bad if it's fried in a panko breadcrumb. I read these are supposed to taste like popcorn. I don't know, but we're gonna find out. So I'm gonna shake them in that panko. I put a little salt and pepper in there too. And let's fry these suckers. I got some coconut oil. I had this friend in New York, Gina, who she would invite you to dinner. She was super witchy. She was like this dancer. She was awesome. But anyway, she'd invite you over to dinner, and it always looked like whatever she made you, she had caught herself in Central Park. And I was too polite to ask what the hell was in that pot. There'd be like some animal in a pot with like all the bones and teeth and everything. And then she would do dandelion greens. She would always have dandelion greens on the side. So this reminds me of her a little bit. All right, there we go. While those fry, which I don't think they'll take very long, I want to show you what I've made here already. I've got some dandelion greens. And I washed those really well also because they had a lot of dirt. And I put some olive oil, some lemon juice, a little pinch of sugar because dandelion's pretty bitter. And I massaged the leaves with salt. You gotta coax those bitter greens. Like I do the same thing with kale or stuff like that, like dark bitter greens when you're gonna eat them raw. I think it's better if you massage them with salt. All right, so now I'm gonna put these little fried flowers in here. Well, let's make it pretty. It's not gonna be pretty because these flowers look like dead spiders, but whatever. All right, let's put this on here. Little greens. Our little flowers. I tried to make coffee too. I roasted and boiled the root, thinking I could make some dandelion coffee. And I forgot and left it on the stove and it boiled away to like a tablespoon of liquid. And that's, you can see, that's what I've got. And it is bitter. Oh my God, it's bitter. But this, let's taste one of the flowers. I mean, they're nothing to look at. They just went away. I bet they taste good. I mean, so does anything you put panko on and put and fry it in a skillet. But the greens, I could use a fork. But I'm eating yard salad. You don't have to have a fork for that. The greens are delicious. So go get you some dandelion greens. Steal them from your neighbor's yard if you have to. It'll be so healthy. You can undo all that frying you did this week.